Copperheart, Episode 49, GL5118, Currents and Ripples. Part 1 of 4 of our Season 1 finale, brought to you by Mike West, Bob Graff, and Michael. Hello, and a huge welcome back to Copperheart. Can you believe it's finally back? Well, here it is, the first of our 4-part finale of Season 1. I want to get straight into the episode, which would not be possible without our awesome patrons. My deepest thanks goes out to Bob Graff, Brad Mack, George Pasenica, Jared Mosman, Matthew Armstrong, Michael West, Shalom West, Tracy Dickens, Vincent Alexander, Aidan James Cormack, Andrew Beniz, Christopher Durback, Martin Saville, Peter Marcados, Ray Volk, Adam, Ann McMicken, Brad Goupel, Dwayne Farver, George Stankow, Giannis Weston, Keely Wood, Michael Rodden, Mike Atchley, Omar Villalobos, Rupert Fulhurst, Sally Lloyd, Sarah Elkins, Shipper's List, Trish Stuff, and Wixpix. Thank you all again so much. To find out more about the show, visit rigstories.com. That's RIGG stories.com. There you will also find our merch store and links to our coffee account at ko-fi.com/rigstories, where you can make a one-time donation to keep all of our Rig Stories productions going. You can find out more about patron benefits at patreon.com/rigstories. Now, let's get on with the show. Thank you all for listening, and I'm very proud to present Copperheart 49, Currents and Ripples. This program contains mature language and situations. Please see our show notes for an advisory specific to this episode. Previously on Copperheart.
Jack, if you maintain this route and speed, we will reach the Colorado River in approximately 3.5 hours. We are currently 125 miles from Glenwood Springs.
Well, good news is the road comes and goes. Bad news is we're heading into an area with steeper divides.
Jack, slow down.
I'm already...
No, there. What's that? Is that
a rover. Our missing rover from SV-206. Looks like it.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Maybe we should backtrack.
Don't you think we should check it out? I mean, what if someone's trapped in there or hurt? Fuck.
What is it? Jack, I'm heading up there.
Relax. They're dead.
What do you see?
You're not gonna believe this.
I'm bringing the rover closer.
Yeah.
Jack, what's the graffiti say?
It's mostly chaotic scribbling, but, same thing written over and over again in what I'm guessing is the woman's handwriting, or, maybe both of theirs? These people lost it, Heather. They completely lost it. It says, the time to end has come. The time to end has come. Yeah, it's over and over. Same thing.
And now the continuation of Copperheart.
Woods Ranch, Iron County Recreation Area. Good a place as any. Thank you, Utah. If the sign's still standing, Something that rhymes with standing. Well, hey, this'll work. Picnic table. Let's, see what the rads are. Huh. Wow. Should get Heather out here for some sun. It's barely a walk on the moon. Must be the valley in the distance from anything nukeable. Thanks again, Utah. All right. Here we go. Hood off. 3, 2...
Oh, fresh air. With just a hint of char and the slightest sting of ozone. Oh, well. Mother Earth will be back up in another 40 years or so. If the visitors don't finish what they started. Okay. Okay. All right, let's take the opportunity to pull together some data while Heather snores the struts off the rover. Make sure she doesn't magically hear me. She tends to. All right. Okay, here we go. Groom Lake 51. Project Silver, why am I bothering with that? Why am I bothering with this? With any of this? God damn it.
Copperheart, a Rigg Stories audio drama by Michael J. Rigg.
Why am I bothering? Why are we bothering? Why did we? Because maybe we can defeat or, I don't know, reason with that bitch and find another USRB to hide out in. Fine. Can't stop her, or it, unless I know exactly what it's doing and how it's doing it. Okay, let's start by looking at how the visitors fucked up reality and toyed with history. Let's see, where is that? Thought I put that tape recorder in. Oh, there we go.
The ISS has been falling apart, and there hasn't been a space agency on this whole planet for 20 years.
We've only ever had the one space station, and it was only half finished before NASA disbanded. Do you remember a time when there was just one? When you were a kid, maybe? It was just called the International Space Station. Do you remember something like that?
I do, actually. The ISS. That was a long time ago. It was 1977 or 78.
No, that's not possible. The ISS finished orbital assembly in 95. A year later, the crew exchange with a Soviet engineer went bad, and he was expelled from the station. The US, Canada, and Britain took it over, then started work on the railgun. The astronauts abandoned it in late 96 when the Chinese threatened to shoot it down with lasers.
Were you on the International Space Station?
Which one? You do know there are 3 of them, right?
Let's say I don't. Tell me about them.
There are 3. Enterprise 1, which is where I was stationed for the past 4 years. Then there's the Tereshkova and the Fisher-Onishi Lunar Gateway Station.
The American space program known as NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, dissolved prior to the mishap in the year 1997 AD.
Dissolved? Mishap? What mishap?
The nuclear mishap that occurred when 72% of the world's nuclear power and weapons security systems were simultaneously deactivated. Weapons launched. Containment failed. This caused worldwide devastation, and a 100% global coverage nuclear fallout resulted. We are now in the 18th year of our nuclear winter.
China and the Soviet Union have been enemies of ours since the 50s, though there hasn't been anything beyond the post-World War II Cold War posturing until the late 90s. The ISS has been falling apart, and there hasn't been a space agency on this whole planet for 20 years. There is no space station. There is no space program. There are no ERVs, and there haven't been... Not like that. And your uniform makes no sense. The American flag on your sleeve and the one painted on the ERV are completely wrong.
John F. Kennedy. President John F. Kennedy?
Oh, of course, that Kennedy. And when did this President Kennedy serve our fair nation? Comrade Dunn.
Oh, Major, look. John Fitzgerald Kennedy served as president from 1961 until his assassination in 1963.
Your commie bosses didn't train you very well, Boris. The president you're thinking of was Stevenson, and he served 2 terms without being assassinated.
What?
There never was a president named Kennedy.
That's 16 stripes. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. An American flag with 16 stripes.
It was an American flag with, get this, 16 stripes and something like 47 stars.
What?
I know. Do you at least know what they represent?
The original colonies are the stars.
Stripes.
Yeah, that's what I said. And there's 1 star for every state. But did we count Puerto Rico before the nukes dropped? And where's Quebec fit into all this?
I know you're pulling my leg, Pinhead. As of 1997, our flag still has 11 stripes and
54 stars, yes. I knew that.
We were just...
Can you tell me, Captain Dunn, how many original colonies founded America?
You'll excuse me, Doctor, if I don't get what that has to fucking do with anything.
It's simply a cognitive response question meant to test your mental acuity. I apologize if it threw you off.
16. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, Ohio, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Cognitive enough for you, Doctor?
Let's zero in on Area 51 itself. I remember the stories from my time in Etra. I remember that, some of our guys were transferring to 51, which was weird. It was almost like there was something actually there. Not that the lie they spun up to actual ET guys like me, or even scum-sucking snoops like Hayden. I wonder if any of my old buddies had seen this Archimedes cube. If they knew what it was, or if they had any interesting theories. Huh.
Archimedes is a perfect cube of an unknown reflective surface measuring 3.14 meters on all sides.
3.14. Pi?
That's how we ended up naming the thing Archimedes, after the Archimedes constant. The thing is a mathematical and structural wonder. Totally bizarre. Diamond drills won't scratch it, dust doesn't settle on it, and the reflections on its surface are hypnotically clear. The edges are razor sharp, but you can literally run your hand down them without cutting yourself, though it will slice paper and wood.
Who built it, and what does it do?
If we knew that, we wouldn't be studying it around the clock for the past 57 years.
Albie? Archimedes? You said it was acting...
Right. Sorry. Dr. Kipling said it started to vibrate almost imperceptibly. We assumed something from the quake jarred it.
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Yeah. Except... it hasn't stopped vibrating.
This is extraordinary. Who are you? What are you? I have so many questions. Where did
It is best you say nothing of this. I heard what you said about others wanting to take me apart, Dr. Warren Ogilvy. I will not come through if I am to be met in such a way. It would defeat the purpose of our meeting.
Come through? What do you mean? Is Archimedes a gateway? Are you coming from another planet?
Tell her about the gateways, Eden. Listen to this, Rhoda.
The Clockwork Carpenters control a network of such gateways that span the known universe. They employ them as portals between realities, locations, and times. Each one is a different size and shape, but they all have the same characteristic of being absolutely reflective.
There is an infinite version of reality going on at every second. And through every second of history. Forwards and back.
What happens to your world now? Will it be this burning winter for long?
No. In another 40 years or so, we'll be able to go back above ground and start over. Rebuild.
It's not Area 51, and yet it is. They don't have a UFO or medibodies here, but they sure as fuck act like they're hiding something. Say. Well, we explore, then try to get back home with the juiciest story ever. I can see it now. Gazette, front page. Investigative reporter uncovers alternate reality within the walls of the UFO. Sweet.
Speaking of Carr... Now, she's the only one to go in and come out, or not. No, she was replaced by an alternate version of herself, wasn't she? Let's see, Eden, Carr... Alright, what happened with Carr?
Her name is Carr. She is a tremendous pain in my arse. And no, Director Rhoda, all of our reports are packaged with code that if she could translate it, and well, I doubt that she can.
Ah, Dr. Albee. You think you could kindly open this door for me?
The Archimedes door, ma'am? Afraid I can't do that. It's
technically under military control, and refusing the entrance will summarily get you shot as an enemy of the United States of America. We don't want that, do we?
I still don't know who you are, and I'm not going
Lieutenant Elizabeth Carr, United States Marine Corps, the assigned military science liaison for this facility. Surely you knew that, Dr. Albee.
I've never met you. I can't just...
Here's my identification.
And what happens now?
Well, as I said, I'm taking control of this facility.
What happens to us?
You'll continue your work, Dr. Ogilvy, under my very close supervision.
And what about Dr. Albee and Dr. Kipling?
Ah, good. We're all here. Dr. Kipling, you are suspended until further notice.
You can't...
And you, Dr. Albee. You're fired.
Why did you... Stop. It would be inadvisable to make contact with the gateway at this time.
Gateway? Then where is your voice?
No, don't.
Stop. Let me go.
I did warn you not to touch it.
Let me go. No.
Nobody pulls a trigger until I give the word.
Oh, fuck. Something's coming out of it.
Oh shit. Calm down, you're soldiers. Act like it.
That sounded like...
Dr. Carr? Come out slowly with your hands raised.
Hello?
She looks different. Why does she look different?
Shh! That's far enough, Dr. Carr. Hold your position until we can make a positive ID.
She didn't have red hair when she went into that thing.
Mind if I sit? Ask you some questions?
No, go ahead. But I have to warn you, I'm a little fuzzy since I was in there.
Explain. What exactly happened?
Well, I stepped into the gateway and
You voluntarily stepped into it. Under whose authority?
Look, I was just curious. I sort of fell into it. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I tripped. I don't know.
What did you see? Where did you go?
This place, Area 51. It was the same, but different.
Explain.
Well, it was just like this place. I mean, like exactly like this place. Soldiers, dead aliens, you know.
Dead aliens?
Yeah, the ones from Sub-Level 12? The ones we recovered in 1940...
Sub-Level 12 is farming, hydroponics, quarry, and maintenance housing.
Wait. Sub-Level 22? How deep is this place? Well, doesn't seem like there are many medis here. That's a good thing. But I should have interviewed that bitch a little more before I took her place.
Car, slow down!
Hey! Watch it!
Sink into the crowd.
Hey! Over here! Elizabeth!
Oh! Hey, you!
I
Hi!
wanted to talk
yes,
to you
yes,
about
hi!
that.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Hey.
Gotta run. Marine doctor stuff to do. Okay.
There you go. Whatever it is, if you...
Fucker's heavy. Why didn't I shoot your ass closer to the alcove? A key card. Jeffrey Allen Reynolds, PFC, United States Army. Here it is. Personnel quarters, sub-level 4, section K, block R, suite 212B. Perfect. I'm just going to use your place to freshen up a bit, Jeffy.
All right, I'm just going around and round here. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at each individual and the moment they appeared to have changed. Yeah, let's see if we can figure out how everybody's reality shifted. Maybe the ripples or patterns of reality changes will reveal something. Okay.
I'm just saying, couldn't this butterfly effect be really subtle? Like, just having a hair out of place?
That's a good point. We'll just have to be vigilant, and hope we find that person before she does. People experiencing these issues will probably go to your Dr. CERN, or at least to their physician.
The other problem is that the person may not realize they're different. And again, I don't feel like my life has ever changed.
Same here. Before Looter showed me those movies, my life and memories seemed totally normal to me.
We may not know what is and isn't real.
However, lately, I've been seeing more and more peculiar signs of disassociation from life in general. I've had patients who've been married for years forget their spouse. I've had a man think he was being hunted by a bounty hunter.
A bounty hunter here?
I've had a man with a particular skill set brought to tears because he suddenly forgot how to do his job. And no, he wasn't trying to get out of work. According to his wife, he loves his work more than her. Deep-seated hallucinations, as I've said, but perhaps more than that. I'm frankly growing concerned because...
Dare I ask?
Children. I've had 3 sets of parents bring their children in. Now, these are good students, well-adjusted, all 3 of them born here. And they've spoken in great detail about a past outside of GL51.
Let's start with Rhoda.
This is day 6,576 of our nuclear winter.
Correction, Director.
Just like the rest of us.
I honestly miss the days when my biggest concern was going to be making it through another 40 years of nuclear winter.
I know. And Wait.
I've had insomnia and anxiety since yesterday. Worried that I'm going to be the only one around here who hasn't been altered.
I think you have, Rhoda. Been altered.
Not possible. I remember
when... How do you pronounce Nuclear?
What do you mean? It's nuclear.
You sure? Are you sure it's not nuclear?
What? No. I fucking hate when people say it that way.
Now, Dr. Owen Penbrook apparently surprised himself at one point.
What do I know about space junk?
It was your idea, actually. I thought there could be a survivor. You were right. You saved Dunn's life.
Me? A hero? Well, how about that? Pembroke, I never knew you had it in you.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I just surprised myself a moment.
Now, Dunn I don't think rippled at all, except for the fact that his entire existence rippled him out of his reality. It's like, with Dunn's perspective, it's like we're looking at the inside of a ripple. Let's see.
I know. Why not just tell me that?
The current working hypothesis among the staff is that you are an extraterrestrial.
Ow! That's ridiculous.
Yes, but you were briefed on the flag and his uniform. None of this makes sense. And look at this.
What is that? Is that a pocket watch?
Yes, but the crash must have fused the damn thing closed. I can't even seem to... Oh. My efforts must have loosened the catch.
An inscription.
Oh, come on, what is it?
To my son, Arthur. To the stars. There's a date. 9/11/1914.
The alien, the man's name, is Arthur.
This was my father's, and his father's before him. It's an old family heirloom, and it won't do me any good if the world's going to end. I'd rather it be used for good if it can.
Damn, is that a real pocket watch? That looks like a real antique. You've had it this whole time?
It was tucked into my spacesuit the last I saw it. I found it last night hanging in what I guess are now my quarters.
Now, Penarski seemed to have rippled 2 or 3 times. I mean, he forgot his favorite beer, he forgot his friend's middle name, and he forgot his favorite movies.
Snag me that tall boy, barman.
What's a Budweiser?
King of beers, bro, Seth. You kidding?
Never heard of that.
I can even get Iris to help.
Joan Elizabeth Luter, I am shocked you would even suggest such a thing.
I'm shocked too. You don't know my middle name is Nicole? You used to call me Joni Baloney Sticky Nicky in grade school. You're in, aren't you?
Damn right I am, Sticky. Let's go.
He's dead, Jim.
Who's Jim? Oh.
Dr. McCoy, Star Trek, 1960 something something.
I love you.
I know.
I was just checking out the message boards. Did you see they named the new koi in the fish pond Bubble Fett? Cute.
Your face.
You know, like Boba Fett from Star Wars. Except it's Bubble Fett, you know. Bubble. Because fish.
Jesus, Pinhead?
Yeah, I know, right? Pisses me off, too. Sarlacc bit my ass. Total bogus waste of a kick-ass character.
No.
Luke, I am your father.
Okay. I don't get it.
Come on. Darth Vader, I am your father?
Whose father? Looter, what are you...
Stop digging around. That wasn't that bad.
The fuck? The fuck is this? What the hell? Is that Han about to kiss...
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that thing Luke's riding?
It's a tauntaun. Come on. Penarski, really?
Oh my god.
Something's really wrong, Penarski. I mean, like, really wrong. We shouldn't have gone to...
Wait. So are you telling me these are Star Wars 2 and 3?
5 and 6, actually.
Now, according to GL51 medical records, let's see here. Okay. Joan Nicole Looter never had issues with nerves or fainting spells. And yet...
Here I go, plugging my index fitting into the index fitting access port. Whee!
Crazy wicked, right? I don't know how she...
Catch her.
What?
I am detecting a reduction of oxygen to her brain caused by a sudden drop of blood pressure. This will result in syncope within seconds.
A what?
She's fainting. Catch her.
You know, you've got over 2,000 names to learn.
I know the important ones. I'm saying, it's just like Looter thinking I'm the director. Did you see the look on her face when we told her the truth? She nearly fainted.
For that matter, what if we're...
It looks like a fucking robot.
It is. Hey, don't say the word robot, alright? But it is. You should come take a look. Looter? Looter? Hey, Looter. Are you okay? You're all white.
Did you say her name is Schiller?
Duh. Yeah.
Joan, you okay?
Oh,
Looter?
Shit.
Why?
Okay, then we have a really big fucked up issue going on, and I'm freaking out.
Now, Jim Rhoda... Rhoda's 19-year-old son, he went from being a bright whiz kid to Baxter's ROTC pet.
Okay.
Well, I was helping Elle dig up Jim's ROTC admission forms to prove...
What? My what? Guys, please. Go on, Ashley.
Not much else to say. Simcoe caught us red-handed. Point on Sublevel 9 about 12 years ago or so. I don't know if you remember this, Elle, but I have a memory where we were arrested trying to pull Jim's records from the security center. Eris told me that never happened. Must have been outside my ripple.
Eris? What's the name of the cadet officer escorting the intruder?
The cadet officer escorting the intruder is Cadet Lieutenant James M. Rhoda.
What the fuck?
Rhoda, let's go find your son
No,
before he...
I'll go with her.
All right, Dr. Ashley Albee Baxter. Dr. Albee. Her ripples were kind of complex. I mean, the obvious ones were her being pregnant and saying that Dunn was the father, her mistaking Dunn as her lover and the director, although a lot of other people at that time believed Dunn to be the director. I wonder if that counts as a ripple for Dunn.
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You've seen it yourself, Rhoda.
Seen what? Since when has Baxter ever been intimidated by me?
Well, no, I guess he's never been intimidated by you, come to think of it.
Then why did you say it?
Say what?
That he was intimidated by me.
Oh, not you. The director.
Ash, I am the director.
Yeah, right. Well, If you can figure...
Someone's coming.
Oh, it's Jim.
Jim!
Dr. Albert.
Jim!
Mom!
Oh, thank God. You brought the director.
What?
Thanks, Jim. Oh, Art. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, whoa!
What the hell?
Mom, there's some kind of alien presence in
Let's see, who's... Jackson Jake Schiller. Okay. GL51's Womanizer. Let's see. Becomes a woman. All right, well, that makes sense.
Going to have to kill you.
Nah, dude. I'm talking about a sweet, hot bunker babe. Hey, you know me. I ain't gonna rest until every woman in this hole's got a Schiller baby. Hey, DaCosta, the sweet voice from the sky. What's up tonight? No horns. Set me up with a frosty bud, will ya?
Coming right up, Schiller.
Whoa. Damn. Hey there, sweet thing. I thought I knew every babe from SO1 to SO21.
Mr. Schiller, good evening.
Whoa. Blonde babe with the electric blue eyes knows the Schillmeister.
Of course I do. Have you finished rewiring?
Down from heaven.
How did you... Oh, I get it. It's a line. It's not a very good one. You have anything better?
Do I have anything better? Babe, they don't call me the Lady Schiller for nothing. Okay. Never let it be said that the Schiller killer can't take a hint. But listen, babe, I
think it's about time you had a taste of your own medicine, Mr. Schiller. Good luck with the remainder of your short life.
Another beer, Schiller?
Yeah, sure. Never have too much. Right there, Horns.
Yeah, but I cut you off at 3, remember?
Cheap ass.
Hey, Grinner, leave the lady be.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I should have warned you being here.
You didn't know, Horns. That's okay. Sorry, I missed your page pins. Whoa. What the fuck is that?
Oh, Schiller, check this out. Yeah, it's something called a copper heart.
What is it? Does it work? It looks like a fucking robot.
It is. Oh, wait, hey, don't say the word robot, all right? But it is. You should come take a look. Looter? Hey, Looter, are you okay? You're all white.
Did you say her name is Schiller?
Duh. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, so the visitor had the power to turn Schiller into a woman, if that is what she did. Now, could she also turn an AI into a human?
Where am I? Where's my crew?
I am Iris, which is short for Internal Reactive Information System. I am an artificial intelligence integrated into this complex. It is my job to monitor everything at USRB GL51. There are only a few locations I cannot access. I even have the ability to monitor personal quarters. The welfare of everyone in this complex is my responsibility.
Oh, hey there, Dr. Albee. Dennis and I were just trying to reroute Iris from one of the emergency access panels.
No luck?
Well, that's the thing. They're not here.
I told her we're in the wrong junction.
It's not just the wrong junction. It's just...
Dennis, I just saw you at the maintenance briefing this morning. Joni...
Fuck. I know that voice.
You should, but you don't recognize the face, the body. Of course you don't. Neither do I. I doubt anyone else will either.
Wait. Are you Dina's friend, Terry?
No, Joni, I'm not Terry Chambers. I was going to ask you why Penarski's acting so weird, but now you're looking at me strangely.
What? The actual...
Fuck. I know, right? This is totally fucking twisted.
It can't be. This... This can't be. I don't recognize you, but your voice...
Go on. Go on, Looter. Ask her what her full name is.
What's your name?
I'm Iris.
Yeah, careful. Iris is right over there.
Don't worry about it. I had a long talk with her before the meeting. We came to an understanding. Did you know she never sleeps?
I did some digging around before sack time last night. Do you know she's a fucking corpse?
What?
Yeah, I guess in whatever reality she's from, organ donors can have their bodies hollowed out and filled with fucking machine parts to turn them into goddamn cyborgs.
Gross.
Right? Ugh, it's fucking spooky.
My brain does not get full, and after 3 petabytes of data, I can download the entire contents of my brain to the Eris unit.
I do not...
Iris, see if you can learn all you can from Eden. Then feed it to the Eris mainframe.
Is that a good idea?
I honestly don't know. But we've reached the point where we need brains that can think at the speed of light.
Which I can.
Oh my, how impressive.
Different from mine. I think it would be best if I shared the data with Eris through the index fitting port. The Archive Resource Information System network has far more resources and could recreate an accurate representation of Eden's reality compared to both of ours.
Yes, and I would be only too happy to answer questions or provide more intelligence. I must say, this is a fascinating place, and you're all handling the presence of Clockwork Carpenters in stride. You're all either extremely brave or very foolish.
Well...
Why are you looking at me?
Go ahead, Iris. Do that weird socket thing you do, and let's get Eris involved. Access lifts will let us go anywhere we need to go. And if not...
I can take control of the lift mechanism.
What? She can hotwire it in for us.
Good. Oh, fuck, it's Car.
Get down! She has a weapon!
Iris,
No.
Iris! Iris, no!
Oh my god.
Iris!
Oh my god.
No, please don't die on me!
I told you. We were friends.
Iris, I'm so sorry. What can I do? Please tell me how to fix you.
You can't. It's okay, Joe. Chief. Looter. I'm just a machine.
No, you're not. Don't say that. Tell me how to fix you.
My brain. Tell Chief Looter.
It's me, Iris. I'm here. I'm here. Don't go. Please don't. Don't do this. Don't die. I'm sorry. Don't.
My brain. Download to Eris.
Iris. Iris. Oh no. Please don't do this. Iris, it's me. It's me, Joni. You can call me Joni.
Joni. My friend.
Oh, she...
No. No.
She sacrificed herself.
No.
For us. Looter.
Dr. Kipling. Now, interestingly, Kipling wasn't so much rippled. It was like everything around him rippled. And it's almost like he's the one that brought Ogilvy back, although that's not clear yet. Okay, he's still my number one suspect for the other visitor, regardless of what he says or claims.
Stressed out. Lots going on lately.
So, you seem to be the only one around, Dr. Kipling. Who's going to dismiss you when you get stressed out?
Dr. Albie will, though I've already begged her not to do so. Sean is redecorating our flat. Again.
Again?
Yes, which is why I prefer the company of the alien cube. Thank you very much.
The thing's not from another planet.
The victim, a Dr. Gilbert Benjamin Kipling of Level 7 West, was returning to his domicile on...
Just tell me what fucking happened, Merrick.
He got beat up pretty bad. Punched, kicked, and at one point the blunt stand of a table lamp was used to...
He'll be alright. His injuries are mostly on the surface, apart from a couple of hairline rib fractures.
You're dressed.
Very observant of you, Assistant Director. Yes, I need to get back down to the lab and resume my duties.
Have you?
I'm still a bit sore, and it hurts when I breathe, but I am feeling wonderful, actually. Thinking about taking Sean to Bigley's Bakery for a spot of cream tea and a scone. Though Sean will probably get a coffee and a blueberry muffin. That man's tastes are... Oh.
Gilbert,
You are aware that Sean Kasdan has been incarcerated, aren't you?
Only temporary. I'm dropping the charges.
You're what?
What do you mean he's not there?
I'm sorry, Dr. Kipling, there's no escort here.
He must be. You had him incarcerated in your blasted prison cell.
Sorry, sir, we don't have a record of that.
Are you insane? Check everywhere. Iris, come in.
I'm very sorry, sir. I don't...
Fuck you. So that's why you told me to tell Rhoda.
So glad you're keeping up. Yes, exactly. And in return for being the one who will help me finish what I've started, I will reunite you with your one true love.
How do I know you'll keep your word? You want me to pull the trigger before I get to see my Sean?
Trust is a two-way street, darling. I've only just...
Alright, Kipling? When did you get a cat?
I wanted one, and the visitor made it appear. I'm guessing it's some sort of minor demonstration of her power, as that was the exact breed that I was thinking of. It may have also been to bribe me into cooperation.
And yet you don't believe you're the other visitor.
How could I be, Ms. Rhoda? I have no ill will toward anyone here.
Archimedes Gateway could be an opening to a furnace.
That's dark.
I'm serious. Rhoda, you told me this morning that Kipling is the other. And Eden told us these reality carpenters, or whatever the fuck they call themselves, work in pairs. If their job is to wipe us out and start over...
I'll go myself.
What?
I'll go first. Taking Rhoda's hand if she'll allow it. I'll step through and return with her as your eyewitness. It could be. We have at least 1 hour before she is able to return.
I thought you were her partner.
No. I honestly think she was prying through my mind to expedite her search. I can tell you this. If what your copper heart friend says is true...
Gilbert, good to see you. Are you feeling okay?
I want to see Ogilvy's body, if I may.
Ogilvy's...
His body, yes. It's rather important. I want to say goodbye.
And speaking of Dr. Ogilvy...
Get off of me! Ogilvy! Please!
Don't shoot!
Oh!
No! You killed it! Decades of waiting and you killed it! You fucking brainless bitch!
I'm calling Major Baxter. Ogilvy, get back here! Freeze!
Nancy, don't. He's just upset.
One more step and I open fire.
No! No! Stay back. Get away from me. Get away from me!
You'll know where to find me.
Coming!
About time you answered the damn door. Are we playing Pinochle this afternoon or not?
Warren?
Jesus. Why are you screaming in my face?
Warren, you're alive. You're alive.
No shit, boss. But, hey, you're gonna make me drop the crisps.
Warren, you don't remember anything about what happened. in the lab the other day. Do you remember the brass automaton coming out of the Archimedes cube? Warren, Simcoe shot you.
Who is Simcoe? And...
What?
What's an Archimedes cube?
Okay. Baxter. Well, let's see. Major Stephen Francis Baxter and Lucinda Simcoe. Well, there's a pair.
Problem here in USRB GL51 with keeping the peace. And with maintaining a sense of order that comes with keeping all of you safe, well protected, and productive. To that end, we want to start keeping tabs on everything you do.
Then fucking call me Lucinda. It is my actual name, you know.
I never knew that.
You dick! You did so!
You know the kind of man I am. You know that I would never bow before an enemy. I would never kiss the ass of a superior. And I would certainly never kneel. Not for anything. Except this.
Steven!
I've already promoted you to captain. Now it's your turn to promote me to the happiest man on this burned-out earth.
You're right. You suck at this.
I'm trying to be tender here. Will you please give me this moment?
Sorry, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. And yes.
Lucinda Simcoe, will you marry me?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Good. Now send dispatches to my top 3 ranking personnel under Captain Simcoe, and have them report to me.
Yes, Major. Acknowledgement received from Technical Sergeant L. Urala, Lance Corporal D. Chambers, and PFC D. Jacoby.
PFC? Eris, I said the top 3 ranking personnel under Captain Simcoe.
Those are the available ranking persons in this complex under Captain Simcoe. Major Baxter.
More interesting. You can pay the price of Stephen Francis Baxter the First.
What?
Well, the Baxter who existed before my arrival was caught up in a cross-current to another nearby reality. So you mean to tell me no one commented on how nice you've become? Gentle, actually? Even that you're prepared to get married?
I don't.
Remember your ex-wife? Dr. Ashley Albee-Baxter?
I've never been married.
Exactly. Oh, this is going to be so fun. So, here's what we're going to do. I'll let you go, Francis. And I will bring back Jim and Ellie Rhoda. No harm, no foul. But you will pay the price of a Stephen Baxter from a different reality.
I don't even know what that means. How can I?
Rhoda can stay dead, chillin' in Pembroke's morgue until the rest of you face D-Day.
Wait. Fine. Okay. Alright, you alien bitch. I'll pay your price.
Oh, no, I'm not an alien. I'm human. Payment accepted. Thank you, Stephen.
And let's see. Poor Dr. Cern. If the pages for her weren't enough, I mean, not to mention how quickly the medical crew got swamped, short-staffed, and faced a mini epidemic of suicides from people who couldn't cope with reality shifting. Jesus Christ.
There! Did you hear that?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Dr. Cern. She's been paged like every hour. Sometimes even 3 or 4 times an hour. Dr. Cern, report to psychology. Dr. Cern, report to medical. Dr. Cern, report...
Looter, take it.
Aren't you the medical examiner or some shit? Can't you sign it?
I'm not a doctor.
Wait, what?
I'm Owen Penbrook's assistant, but I also sometimes assist the medical examiner and Dr. Cern as well.
Well, where the fuck are they while all this shit's going on?
I'm sorry, sir, but we're extremely short-handed at all the medical facilities.
Why? Why's that?
I wish I could say, sir. We've been getting in a lot of late-stage undiagnosed cancer visits, infectious diseases requiring quarantine, murders, suicides.
Slow down. Suicides?
Sit down, Jack. No, pacing is good for you. It sends nutrients to the brain. Shit. I don't even want to think about the visitor. It's just... those eyes.
Kinds of havoc. My people have spent eternity making and remaking realities. It's our purpose. We've been called demons, angels, death shrouds. We've been called will-o'-the-wisps, leprechauns, shades and spirits, aliens, moth time shifters, clockwork carpenters, faithbenders, of time, lords of Madrid, sky elders, and countless other things.
Who are you? Really? What's happening to your eyes? Why are they so dark?
Ooh, let me guess. They have little grey bodies and big black eyes, right?
Though I have never seen one, I heard that they do have black eyes, yes.
The visitor.
Would you like me to remove your blindfold?
No, hell no. The last time I looked into those black eyes that weren't Morse's eyes, it felt like my mind was being ripped apart.
Fair. And that's actually pretty close to the truth. A glass of rosewood sherry, barman.
Lady, I told you. We don't have anything like that here.
Who are you talking to?
This lady right... Where is she?
Oh, the eyes. The eyes are the first to go.
Morse?
It's a searing pain that rips the life out of you. Right through your eyes. Dennis Penarski. I am your father.
Or this is hell, or some kind of fucking nightmare.
You're close.
Let's play this from the perspective of...
Okay, and that brings us to the crucial final moments following her apparent partnership with Kipling. Then, her death at the hands of the intruder, and her spontaneous resurrection. I'll bet Kipling brought her back. We've been missing the one big thing that we really... They're us. The visitors are more evolved humans. That's what she said, isn't it? So, if they're humans, they could be flawed. There's no way that we can evolve to perfection. Every step of evolution has led to more mistakes. Of course, that's just my opinion.
You promised me!
God. Wine, just shut up! You promised me! I did, didn't I? Yes! And have you ever known me to break a promise, Gilbert?
You're not saying... What? What is it?
Mind filling in the agnostics in the room?
It is our station as human beings to look upon ourselves as the pinnacle of the food chain on this planet. After all, we did have the last word by creating the instruments the visitors used to end all life except ours. We've always looked back, or down. Our view of evolution is from the tip of the arrow, not the target.
Dr. Kipling, Are you saying...
The visitors are human. They are our future.
You are a... Yes. What the fuck are you doing outside of your ripple? And what are you doing in mine? Every reality with a war is on the verge of ending. It's just a matter of time. And your reality, by the way, it's a real shit show. We're erasing you. And this one here is just about done, and I'm sure yours isn't far behind.
Okay, Jack, more pacing. Let's see. Okay, so apparently they exist simultaneously in other dimensions, other realities. But are they pairs in those realities? That stranger, the witch, they were familiar with. Eden was familiar with them. They called them, clockwork carpenters. What else? There's a missing key here somewhere. It's got to be related to the dates, the times, the 9/11, the 23rd, the 15th. Shit, I don't know.
I can't be antagonized. Oh, and again, that wasn't me. That was a different one.
We're thinking her counterpart must be something like a sleeper cell. Someone here in GL51 who doesn't know they're also...
Than what I remember. And will I get to go back home?
Oh, those are good ones. I need you to help me find someone. Someone here on this ripple.
Ripple? What is... Oh, so you're saying we have you to thank for our existence?
This existence? Oh, God, no. God, no. Pun. This whole thing is someone else's mess. I come from a different stream of a different current.
The visitor spoke about how she manipulates reality. Sort of.
Heard of the butterfly effect? Probably heard of the butterfly effect.
It's part of chaos theory. Remember, Mom, that movie we liked, Jurassic Park? Dr. Lorenz postulated that the flap of a butterfly's wings could essentially cause something as powerful and destructive as a tornado. You know, like the little puffs of wind from its wings make air move, and eventually weather patterns result from the movement of the air. The tornado it eventually produces destroys a building, which has to be rebuilt, but the new wiring is shoddy, so it burns down, killing someone who wouldn't have died if not for the butterfly. He conceptualized that our atmosphere could become unstable by the smallest movements, like on a quantum.
Let's see. What effect do they have on other realities? Are there visitors in every reality or just ours? Now, their gateways aren't just gateways. They're fucking up the fabric of everything. I mean, okay. All right. First, this bizarre alternate reality robot thing comes through, and then, what did they call her? The witch. Okay. Oh, fuck. Weather. Okay. But it's a radiation front. I don't like the look of those clouds. Alright, time to get out of here. Let's pack up. Think and pack, Jack. Think and pack, Jack. Think and pack, Jack. I wonder if... Oh! Jesus! I'm coming, Mother! Oh, shit. Heather! I'm coming. I was just out getting a little air. Hello? Heather? Oh, damn it, I switched it off so Paris wouldn't bug me. Coming! I'm waving my arms. It's me. I wasn't attacked by a bear.
the last person I ever was attacked by a bear. Alright, Heather, start her up. Next stop, GL51.
You've been listening to Copperheart, Episode 49, Currents and Ripples, Part 1 of 4 of our Season 1 finale. Tune in next week for Part 2, Episode 50, The Time to End. Copperheart is written, produced, and directed by Michael J. Rigg and features the music of Astral Fog and Broken Machines. Copperheart stars the voice talents of Alicia Atkins, Jen Avril, Allison Brandt, Dylan Chambers, S.H. Cooper, James Duncan, Kenneth Faircloth Jr., Rupert Fulhurst, Nicole Goodnight, Emil Haig, Robin Howell, Aya Islam, Victoria Wan, Aaron King, Headley Knights, Chris Magilton, Arthur Marisi, Haley C. McCarthy, Georgia P. McKenzie, Colin Morris, Evan Tess Murray, Brian Penaloza, Melanie Rigg, Michael Rigg, Graham Rowett, Marina Sandoval, Martin Saville, David Steele, Sarah Ruth Thomas, Ray Volk, Jared Worley, and featuring Karen Heimdahl.